In the quiet edge of a growing African town, where red dust clung to sandals and the smell of boiling beans drifted through narrow paths, lived a woman called Annabel. To outsiders, Annabel looked like a respectable wife. She dressed neatly, spoke softly in public, and carried herself with the confidence of someone who believed she was doing the right thing. But behind the closed doors of her home, a painful story was unfolding, one that her children would carry in their bones long after hunger left their stomachs. Annabel was married to Daniel, a man known throughout the neighborhood for his kindness and tireless spirit. Daniel was the kind of man people ran to when they were in trouble. If a neighbor's child fell sick at night, Daniel would help carry them to the clinic. If a widow's roof collapsed in the rainy season, Daniel would organize young men to fix it. He worked long hours, sometimes before sunrise, sometimes returning home long after darkness had swallowed the streets. Every drop of sweat on his back had one purpose: his family. He wanted his children to grow strong. He wanted them to eat well. He wanted them to never know the hunger he once knew as a child. So, every month, without fail, Daniel placed money in Annabel's hands. "Buy good food," he would say gently. "Milk, fruits, meat when you can. Let the children grow healthy." Annabel would nod. She would smile. And then she would do something else entirely. Unknown to Daniel, a large portion of that money never reached the cooking pot. Instead, Annabel sent it away to her village. Every market day, she carefully separated money meant for her children and wrapped it into small envelopes. Sometimes it was sent with a bus driver, sometimes with a visiting relative, sometimes hidden inside sacks of food. Her justification lived firmly in her heart. She would whisper to herself, "They are my blood. They need me. I cannot abandon them." But while her extended family ate well in the village, her own children slowly disappeared before everyone's eyes. Their clothes hung loosely on their thin frames, their cheeks sank inward, their eyes lingered too long on other children's plates. At school, they watched classmates unwrap meat-filled lunches. At home, they chewed dry pusho and watery beans. Sometimes there wasn't even that. In the evenings, when the neighborhood filled with the sounds of frying onions and laughter, Annabel's children sat quietly. They swallowed their hunger with water. They learned not to ask questions. They learned not to cry. Sometimes, when a neighbor cooked chicken, the smell crept into their house like a cruel visitor. The youngest child once whispered, "Mommy, does chicken taste like eggs?" Annabel snapped at him, "Eat what you have." And the child learned another lesson. Silence was safer than hunger.